It's something that's never been seen in Nigeria. You know, it's a brand new take on I don't want to call it a love story, but it's more like an inspirational story because it tells gives a story about this guy who's extremely talented but has a weakness. I don't want to give out too much because I want people to go out and actually see the movie. It's a work of art.
Wow, wow, Nollywood is really doing a good job. I think there's a premiere I saw recently, The Last Flight to Abuja. In fact, they really did a good work and it's very nice. It's nice. They're coming up seriously.
Each and every one of them delivered their lines very well. The roles were believable, character believable. I mean, I enjoyed Biba Manuel as director. I enjoyed Norbert Young, my husband, as the psychologist, wanting to get into the minds of his client, so to speak. So I think it was a really lovely one.
First time I saw the movie, I had goose pimples. I will say this categorically and without fear of contradiction, that Heroes and Zeros is a work of art. It's not something that an ordinary movie maker can put together. Heroes and Zeros is a work of art.
Impressed right now with Heroes and Zeros, Last Fight Abuja. Yeah, this kind of movies. We are going there. We're going there.
It's the first of its kind that I've seen in Nigeria. Niji Akoni is a man I worked with so many times, a man I respect, a man with a lot of creativity in his works. You could see it.
Heroes and Zeros, really? Yeah. It's like a satire kind of thing. That's what I saw. I noticed that it is more of a satire.
The movie is suspense feel. I mean, it's interesting. The message was passed. I think they are trying to act two roles. The way our Nollywood movie is being acted. I mean, they played the picture out there in the movie, and the another part that was played out is the media, the journalism. The way the script, the editor does his things and all of that. So they're trying to kind of marry both together, and that's all what created this whole story.
From character, from strength of character, and there are people that pretend to be heroes but actually have no character, no substance in them.
You rise from so much to nothing. You fall from so much to nothing. Sometimes some people say it's better not to rise than to rise and fall. From heroes to zeros, we were heroes and they turned to nothing. The journalist, the filmmaker who didn't take their job seriously. I mean, they just brought to mind back some of the stories we read those days about the way that Hadley Chase wrote. A man who sees love as something to be pursued with everything he has, forgetting that he has love at home. He couldn't even take care of the love at home, and he's pursuing an ephemeral love. That would definitely end in a bad situation, and that's what happened. So you see, they were people who were made, but with their own hands they brought themselves down.